You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White sports fans, what really happened to Luana Alonso, the Paraguayan swimmer who was apparently banished from the Olympic Village for having, quote-unquote, too much fun? I put up that video a few days ago, and now we got some more news coming out because Alonso is now firing back and saying that, hey, I was not banished from the Olympic Village, even though Paraguay actually said they sent her home, but she actually went back to the U.S. I'm assuming that she actually still lives here in the United States because she actually went back to the U.S., even though she was actually representing Paraguay, but she actually swam at SMU right out here in Texas a few years ago. So I'm very curious, guys. We don't have any concrete information on exactly what happened to her, but we may actually have some hints here. And it seems like the trouble actually started years ago between her and Paraguay. So I don't really know, guys, but I did want to make this video and give you guys a little bit more information here because more stuff is actually starting to drop on Luana Alonso and Paraguay. So let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. You guys can also support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or supporting us on Locals, both for just $5 per month. Check the links in the description. We appreciate the support. So here we go. Check this out. Exiled Paraguayan Olympic swimmer angered coaches by saying she wanted to swim for Team USA. Now, she is not a U.S. citizen, even though I believe she actually does live here. But when she actually swam at SMU, apparently there's some type of a situation where she could have actually swam for Team USA. But at the Olympics, she really didn't do much. And then she was pretty much done. But let's go ahead and read this, guys. It says, it appears that Paraguayan Olympic swimmer Luana Alonso, who was banished from Paraguay's quarters in the Olympic Village this week, has been annoying her country's Olympic officials for longer than we thought after an interview she gave before even going to Paris resurfaced, in which she openly said she'd rather be swimming for the United States instead of Paraguay. So apparently she actually has more loyalties, I guess, maybe, to the United States than Paraguay, and they probably didn't like that. It says here, Alonso was banished from the Olympic Village on Monday after Paraguay's Olympic officials accused her of inappropriate behavior. Now, that's in quotations right there. What does that actually mean? Which apparently including sneaking off to Disneyland Paris when she was told not to go and wearing skimpy outfits. Yeah. I mean, right here, guys, this is her by the pool right here. Isn't that pretty skimpy right there too? But that's the way they actually swim, right? But anyway, on Tuesday, though, the swimmer insisted that she was not banished and simply left because she was no longer competing in the international games. So she actually said she left on her own accord there. Okay. But anyway, but now more news is trickling out that she has been upsetting Paraguayan Olympic officials for a lot longer than we know, especially with the comment about swimming for the USA. Indeed, it might have been possible for Alonso to have become a U.S. Olympian because a few years ago, the now 20-year-old swimmer was a student at Southern Methodist University in Texas and swam for the school. And you can actually see right here, that is Alonso right there. This is her in an SMU swim outfit right there. Okay. Apparently, she was wistful for her life in the United States, too, because a few weeks before she left for Paris, the Paraguayan actually said in an interview, quote, I want to represent the United States more. according to Paraguayan news outlet HOY, or Hoy, which actually means today in Spanish, if that's what it actually means. But anyway, in the same interview, Alonso also seemed annoyed that some people in her home country had discouraged her before she even left for Paris when they insisted that no Paraguayan woman had ever made a mark in the Olympics and discounted her abilities because she was a university inclusion in the Paris Games. And that's more pictures right there of her as well. And it says here I don't know if this is a misprint or what right here, but what is universality? That's what it says right there. I don't know what it is, but anyway, Pick is an athlete who has been given a chance to compete in the Olympics, even if they don't exactly have the same qualifications as others, to help a country that is otherwise underrepresented in the international sports have representation in the games, at the games. So maybe that was the case. I don't know much about Paraguay and their swimming team. Maybe that was actually a way she could have actually been on Team USA. Goes on, it says, Alonso's own coach reportedly snarked back at the swimmer, though, and accused her of not working hard enough to be a real Olympian. Quote, I read that she wants to compete for the United States. COP President Camilo Perez said, there is no universality there. She came here as a Paraguayan. She has to train a lot more to represent USA. Her times have to be much better. So he is pushing back on her for those comments there. Paraguayan officials also claimed that Alonso distracted Paraguay athletes by parading around the quarters in skimpy outfits, according to the Daily Mail. I mean, like that? She's wearing a Calvin Klein top and bottom right there looks like at the beach. But apparently she was wearing that, something like that, I'm assuming, in the sleeping quarters. I don't know. Man, this is wild right here, man. This is wild right here. Only during the Olympics, man, we can actually hear something like that. But no matter what, man, Alonso is back out here in the U.S. I'm assuming, that she has a passport and she's actually allowed to be here because she's still here. I don't believe she's actually swimming for SMU anymore. I mean, maybe she is. I'm not really sure. But that's pretty wild right there, man. She wants to swim for Team USA. And Paraguay is very, very upset that she actually wants to represent Team USA more than Paraguay. Well, considering also, that she actually left Paris and came back to the U.S., maybe that was a possibility, guys. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.